I'm the guy I'm old enough that I've been all around and seen it and everything.
Well, your family lived on both ends as well,
Yes.
too. So then the water tower was located where?
Well, it was on the west end of the it was on the west end of the Viaduct, but like that, where I'm saying, that house down there, and Pete Ash's boy and sister owns that pond, the spring, and the house.
That's at the bottom of the Mount Calvary Hill.
Yes.
And that little holler.
Yes.
Now, Dean says that hill's called the Hunter Hill.
Well,
So it's been called both things?
I don't know.
Okay. So it's in that little nest off to the left at the bottom of that hill. And then the railroad people built that house for the caretaker.
Yes.
So what did he do?
He run the pumps, started them gasoline, or this fuel oil or gas, big stationary engines that run the pumps to pump the water up there.
Up to the water tower?
Yes.
And then the railroad came along and got water from it?
Well, you see, the tower, the tank, water tank, we called it the water tank, which was on a tower, and it was just right alongside of the tracks, and when they come along there, they just folded the big spout down, put the water on the train.
So it was actually at the top of the hill then, the water tower?
Yes, it's clear up right alongside the railroad, right alongside the tracks.
And you said there's still concrete pillars there?
Yes.
Was there a place that you know of where they stored supplies or some kind of metal tracks and rails or equipment up there too?
Well, they had switches run off from Viaduct. They had switches that run clear back there, along back. They had switches that run back there along the railroad. That I remember when the camp cars and stuff was there.
Well, I was thinking somebody said that right there at the top on the west end that's going towards our property, there was some stuff right off there somewhere that the railroad used. It was either on us or on Jackie, so it was on the south side or the north side. But I forget what they said that the railroad stored there or kept there. So it might have been some of the switches that they were talking about.
The switches, I remember the switches was there, and whenever they done anything, they had camp cars in there for every time they worked on the railroad, the Viaduct, they had camp cars they stayed in.
Okay, so they kind of stayed in it and slept in it? They didn't sleep in tents years ago?
They had them camp cars there was for the railroad.
Okay, but the water tower's not standing anymore.
No, they tore it down.
And the pump house, you don't think it's still there either?
Pump house is the boys. The pump house is still there, and where the water comes out of the spring.
Yeah.
There at the pump house. It runs out in the pond there.
Okay, so that's something that might.
Boys, Pete's boy and sister, they wanted Bob James to clean that pond out, where the water comes into it.
Yeah.
And Bob said he couldn't get there with his crane, but they've been the one that cleaned out. They just runs pure sand out in there and just kind of keeps it filled up with sand.
Okay, is that the underground spring that does that?
Yes.
Wonder where the sand comes from.
Out of the underground, out of the hill.
Because down by the creek there's sand, right? On the.
Well, it's that same kind of sand.
Yeah, because it's down there at our driveway. There's where they cross to go into the fields. There's sand through there.
Same kind of sand.
Okay. Well, we may have to check out some more information on this.